Today we're gonna go over No-Gi Ezekiel. I personally love it. CEO's like the master at Gi Ezekiels, but I've got him in the No-Gi ones. So we're gonna go over those today. First off, you have to get locked down the head, okay? Your hips are gonna be low on their hips. You're not gonna be in high mount, and we come over. Okay, now a lot of people will teach to grab here and then to just push down on the neck and like karate chop. It's not a blood choke. And honestly, if they tap, they tap, but you also can't get a lot of force because it's not like a gi where you have tons of connection here. This isn't a super strong connection. So I don't have enough force to just do the extension thing to finish. So instead, what I'm gonna do, there's two ways to do it. One, I'm gonna come in here and then I'm get the blade of my hand on his close side of the neck, and I'm gonna just like shove it in at this angle, okay? So here, let's do a 45 switch. So I'm here, I get here, and I'm on the close side, and I'm just gonna shove this into the neck like this, at this direction, okay? So we're here, and it's shoving in at that angle on the carotid, and then I'm going in with this shoulder and bicep on this side. So we're here, and you get it pretty fast if you get that angle. Now, there's another one that I like even better, and it's doing the fist instead of the karate chop. Don't do karate chop down again, karate chop this way. Now we're gonna do a punch one, okay? So I don't wanna punch into the side of the neck, okay? So it would look like this. A lot of people make this mistake. That's just on a cluster of nerves. That's painful, but some guys don't feel pain, or they're higher belt and they sure as heck ain't tapping to that, right? So don't do the pain one. Instead of getting this angle, I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna cock my wrist so it's like this. If I do this at this angle and I don't cock the wrist, my hand can't actually grab on, right? It's not far enough. So in order to get this down, I have to cock the wrist like this to get into that artery, and then I'm gonna punch and then push his jaw with my opposite shoulder. It's gnarly. We're here and then punch, okay? But you gotta cock it and then get up here, okay? Don't do it on here. You might get somebody who has a low pain tolerance or who's new. Let's get the fun one. So we're here. Also, just with my legs, I'm not staying straight on, especially since he's big. I need to maintain control, but also enable this arm to have more length underneath his arm. So to do that, I switch my hips, and I'm biting down with this on this hip, and my other knee is pushing into his other hip, and I kickstand on the far side. So that's how I still stay on top, but I've increased the length of the bottom arm in order to be able to do this on guys with big necks and big shoulders. That's the No-Gi Ezekiel. You can do it this way, where you're just shoving in like that, or cock the wrist. But don't forget this shoulder. The shoulder has to go in at the same time as you're applying pressure here. Don't just do this thing. The regular extension that you do for gis is so much weaker than this for the No-Gi version.
Can I add something, Tarl?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually used to do my no-gis like Tarl taught. I would come under and I try to do some form of this, and I couldn't get it until I realized just grabbing my watch and doing this was so much quicker and easier. And then I kind of modified one of my gi techniques, and I used this instead of no-gi, and I was like, it worked. And I started catching people. So I'm gonna show that real quick. It's literally what he did, but I'll show you the little trick. So what was happening is you'll come here, I grab my watch, and then I'll feel their hand come across to stop this. Either that way or their other one, it doesn't matter. But anytime I feel like there's pressure here and I just can't get connection, what I would do is I would switch my grip. My watch is opposite side. And I try to touch their face, and they start realizing they think this is the grip I'm doing, but I'm not. So I'll come here, I'll hug, get this out. And if I feel that he funnels that through, I switch my grip like this, and I act like I'm touching, and then I would come here and punch so fast. Because I can collapse this with my whole body. I can't collapse it with just my shoulder. So it's the exact same thing I do with gi, where I switch my grip and I'm touching, only it's no-gi. And I never figured out how to do it no-gi until Tarl showed me this. So it's here. This is your normal way. And then I just switch my grip and I'm just trying to touch his face. And then when I'm ready, I use my whole body, switch, and I'm already got it. And there it is. Cock it the way he said, push my elbow in, it's done. So when he first caught me with this, I was like, what was that? Like I waited for this and this leverage and I'm like, and it didn't happen. I was like, tap. So it really works. I really love it. Love that detail.
Yeah, it's fun. It still works. You can still do it in a gi if your gym does more gi stuff. You can still do the no gi option just to throw people off. But if you're doing no gi grappling, awesome. Do this version. Have fun with it.